Hello, hello. We are playing some more Dead by Daylight today. I once again changed the encoding setting to a higher quality. So we'll see how everything performs. Hopefully it turns out well, and this is the last time I have to adjust these settings. But yeah, we'll see here. I know playing Wesker specifically the other day was one of the more performance intensive aspects of this game. Because when I was having like performance problems, he was like he caused the most stutters. I think because he moves quickly and he has like his arm animation and a lot of different more complex shapes. So yep, we're just gonna hop right in and see how it goes. Yeah, this week's felt pretty long, pretty tiring. Glad we're to the weekend. Should be a good time. Also, our mission was just end game mission here we have set is just to get iridescent metals. And we only need one more, so we don't really have to think too much about that. Okay, Raccoon City. I think this is a decent map for Wesker. You see almost everyone on that side. Head this way. We're gonna act like we didn't see him. Make sure Started running early because he's not dumb. This guy, though, ran right into us. Overall, my performance seems fine, so the question is what Chad ends up seeing here. So yeah, I'll have to check gameplay footage again at the end to see if there's any stuttering. Someone's barely touched this middle gen.
Just getting started.
As expected, there were people around this gen. We're gonna kick it for Call of Brine value. Still not fully used to this variance of the maps. They were split into east and west because there was an opening there I wasn't sure about. Huh. I didn't expect them to run that way around. We should be able to hit them at the vault here. Yep. Pretty easily. I think that was on the far opposite end. Should be fine. Oh wow, I did not know there were this many little nooks around here. Nice.
Is that all you have?
So I should be able to drop down to this middle white hook. Yep, right there. I think there's pretty much always an open slot on one of those two over there. I'm glad it doesn't seem like they've got much progress on this gen. I don't really care about the gens on that side as much, because these are easier to hold as a 3 gen. Okay. Doesn't seem like they really have much progress there. Okay. Oh. I thought they rescued. Well, we should be able to get this hook and then dash back to that. Nice. We got a first hit. Let's just stay on Fang here. I don't feel like being mean and tunneling, because we're doing a pretty good job here. Overall, I think we're keeping up good pressure. Okay, and they finished a gen there. So I think they're leaving, they're leaving a lot of the gens that are, like, bad for being, like, 3 gen on. So I think we're fully fine here. Like, it's much easier to defend those middle gens than the ones around the edges of the map. Odds are the person that finished a gen over here will go for that save, but we're more interested in the 2 people that were healing back here. Break that, hit that. And find Kate, that'd be nice. Oh. Not Kate, but still a decent area to do a chase. Nice, we got a hit. It's like Kate was over on the... Oh, no, not Kate. Ooh. Just barely got around us. I thought she'd go to the vault, but no, she's going to the pallet inside here. There we go. Just had to do some tricky back and forth. I hear a boon. I did not realize they had set a boon. Fang is still on the hook, by the way. I do think that Pete and Steve had healed on this side, so they just had a lot of distance to go to make it back. Found the boon. I didn't even know a totem could spawn in this room. It is really not looking good for them. We have a really strong, like, 4-gen setup here. So my assumption is... Oh, that's Kate. Thought she'd be on this side. Two of them. I might be able to stop this unhook. Oh, ooh, there's someone. Feel a bit bad, but I couldn't make it to people, so let's let her leave. I feel bad for the slight camp there. This map is pretty hard on survivors to make it and save easily, because it's just so big and there's all these winding halls. There we go. Just barely got that hit. She was flick to the right. Okay. Yep. That worked out. Oh no! I'm dumb! It's meant to pick up while facing away. Instead I vaulted. See how close we can get to that hook. But yeah, it can be pretty hard for survivors, especially if they don't have like kindred or communications to know when people are going. Just such a large map that it can be hard to make it to the other end. Not sure where they ended up going. Maybe we can dash over to some of these gens. Find the teammate. Doesn't seem like anyone's working on these. He's probably on the furthest gen. Over there. Was just trying my... Ooh, there's a bird. Okay, well we got Kate. Always important to pay attention to the birds. Because they can help you a lot with finding people. Yep, he was over there. Oh, I thought I'd have 2 charges. I should have paid more attention. We've broken several pallets up here, so I think we have a pretty good chance of landing an easy hit. Okay, if she got the fast vault there, I'm not sure if I could have managed. Ooh, what a weird bounce. I did that slight peek around the corner because if she was watching me, I thought she might try to double back. Ooh, Dead Hard. We hadn't seen that yet, so I was kind of just playing like it didn't exist. That was a bit of an odd scratch mark instance. Ooh, that bump is frustrating. I think we've played around pallets pretty good this game. Because I feel like these aren't quite safe enough for them to like keep vaulting perfectly. So we just don't want to break it and give them the opportunity to leave. All that's left is this Steve. Not injured, not infected. Let's start on this side. some wasteful movement here. Okay, he found it. Good on him. I didn't see him on barbecue, so I'm not sure exactly what side he ended up on, but overall, that was a pretty clean game, I think. They did finish several gens, but all the most dangerous, hard to defend gens were still up. That's a big thing to look out for on these RPD maps, is they have some really strong, like, 3 or 4 gen setups right around the middle room there. Sometimes there's even like 5 gens within just a room from that middle section. I could not get my bearings that match. Says the Steve. Oh, but yeah, let's see. Did they have any kindreds? I don't see any kindreds. That probably would have helped them a lot with going for some of those saves. It's such a large indoor map that, like, are you just trusting your teammates to go for it? Like, you really, really want some level of, like, a perk to let you know if people are going there, or if they were, like, a survive with friends, actual comms. Because there were just several times I noticed in that game that's like, okay, it seems like I've hooked the survivor on one side of the map, and all the other survivors are on the max distance, like, other end of the map, either healing or working on a gen. So none of them know that, oh, like, one of us has to go. Like, they maybe think someone else is on that side of the map. But no, like, this map, you really have to get heading over early. Or have some, like, extra outside knowledge. Okay, Dead Hard. There was only one Dead Hard, which was the Jill. Steve had Lithe. I'm not sure I saw that. I don't think we saw Steve as much in general this match as the others. And then the other two had Sprint Burst, which I also did not notice. I don't think I came up on them doing gens that much, so, like, that would have been a more likely time they could have used it. 2 of them had healing boons, which I think they set 2 or 3 of them that match. One had Saboteur. Nothing else that interesting going on here. One person actually did do the RPD badge to go there, so I did not notice that in the offering screen. So if anyone's currently watching, I don't know if Zane or someone else happens to be here. Concurrent viewers never seems to show the right amount of viewers, so if you are here, can you let me know if the gameplay looked relatively smooth? Kill all survivors in a trial one time by any means as the Doctor. Let's try that. That sounds fun. It's been a bit since I've played the Doctor. Doctor. Ooh, that's what it was. So, kind of fun build, sort of unique to the Doctor, is just like the impossible skill check build. Because your power, when you put people into madness, makes skill checks harder. They appear, like, across the screen and backwards and all sorts of weird stuff. I really enjoy doing this build where when you kick a gen, they're going to need a skill check to fix, to get back on the gen. Otherwise, it'll blow up and lose some progress. Huntress Lullaby and Hex Undying. It makes it so, like, the noise notification for a skill check doesn't pop up as quickly, eventually to where once you hook more people and get more stacks, there's just no warning. The Merciless Storm, when gens get to 90%, the survivors just are hit with skill check after skill check after skill check until the gen completes. And if they miss any of them, it blows up and blocks the gen for a little bit. Only works one time per gen, though. Otherwise, it'd be insane. Still a pretty decent one, especially against worse, like, newer players, or if you have a build specifically that makes skill checks harder like this. I am happy that I finally got a Doctor skin that I like the look of. I really liked this set overall, just the Plague Doctor mask and setup. That's pretty neat. Let's see, what are they planning to bring? It looks like one person has a flashlight. It's the Vittorio. Okay. Just try to be a bit mindful of that on possible, like, flashlight saves. This is one of the few times I'm not bringing Lethal Pursuer. But Doctor has a power that should make it easier to find people. Looks like we're going to the newest map from with the Knight. I think that should be pretty good for Doctor, because I feel like there's a lot of pallets that when your power as Doctor helps you, like, block pallets from being dropped pretty well. If I'm, like, playing well. Doctor's also one that I haven't played that much, so I wouldn't expect to see, like, crazy good survivors here, because my MMR is probably lower on Doctor. Okay, the Shattered Square. However, we are, I think, using a generally weaker build here. Especially if they manage to find totems. Which, maybe that totem at the edge of the map won't be seen. It's kind of high up, so I don't know how visible it is. Found one guy. That pathing seemed a bit questionable. I'm not sure, he might have been able to drop that. A bit surprised he was able to vault that. Must have just hit the vault quite early. We see Leon over there. What in the world, dude? He's like vaulting these so late. Wait for potential dead hard. Kick the gen first. Pick up. Vittorio was the only one I think that had a flashlight, so we don't have to worry about that flashlight save. Let's wander over this way and blast. Maybe we'll interrupt someone on that totem. Doesn't seem like anyone's over there, so that's good. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot more blast mines recently. Ooh, mega punished. Ooh, this gen's 90%. Wow. He just kind of ran straight into me. Okay, because I blasted her, she couldn't vault back. Not sure if she saw the pallet there. They changed, like, the appearance of pallets and stuff, and I don't feel like they appear as clearly on this map. I'm gonna walk over here, because this gen unblocked. And then we'll kick it with, Overcharge. Which eventually will ramp up the rate of regression there to double speed. We found Leon just happening to stand there. Kind of strange to be standing there like that, because can we blast in time? I don't think so. Ooh, we did. Either that or he just ran through. Not sure if he's running anywhere. Okay, so he did run us really far away from that gen though, so oh, that gen's that totem's right in the open. If he was paying attention, he probably saw it. He did bring me really far from that gen though, so good like macro play. Odds are I won't be able to make it back in time. But I'll head over there, blast, and see if I can do something. I expect to see... What? Nobody on the gen? I went to the totally wrong corner. I am dumb. No. Tragedy strikes, dude. It's gonna be blast mine. No. Was it this gen? Ooh, front burst. Pretty good use of it. I'm gonna get probably blinded. No. Yeah, I went to the totally wrong corner, so that's a major misplay on my part. Ooh, this shack's kind of weird because it has like bits of dirt around that side. Nice. We landed the shock. Yep, and we locked him into here. So I feel like that was really good, really good. Oh, holy mackerel. Look down, look down. Don't stumble into... Dang, that timing must have been just ever so barely off. Okay, that's great. So we can blast here, figure out where someone is. I kind of wondered, because I thought he'd still be close by. So I was going to actually check the lockers there. But no, he had the locker stun perk head on. And he apparently doesn't know the timing that lasts for like 2 whole seconds. Yeah, also because he used head on, that means he was exhausted, so I don't have to worry about dead hard. I'll head back over here. Try to intercept someone coming for the save. There we go, we see someone. Can I reach that? Nope, not quite. Ooh, just half a second late. Kind of an ambitious pathing here. We're gonna fake hit. Pick up facing this way. You want to be careful of that flashlight save from earlier. We'll take her to the corner again here. Check this gen. Okay, this gen has almost entirely regressed. So we have gotten like over 100% regression on that gen total. Because it was at 90% when Merciless Storm triggered. So that's just a huge time loss on their part. Kind of just want to do a blast here to increase the madness of people. I think this guy's in more of a dead zone. He didn't seem to really run to a safe place, stay there. He just like gradually ran around the edge of the map. But which isn't really what you want to do as Survivor. Like, you want to run to a safe area and then stay there if there's no better option. I think he's going to drop it. So yeah, we locked him in with that shock. I believe he was the one with the flashlight. So we should be safe. And Vittorio is now dead, and they haven't finished a single gen. I just saw that blow up, so we're gonna head over here, see if we can find whoever was doing that. Oh, she has sprint burst. I think she did that earlier, so maybe could have kept that in mind. But it's not like we would have accomplished much more by playing around it either. Oh no, they got one of my totems. It was actually, I think, the better hidden one, because I think that was the one that was like elevated up above. Kind of funny with all the like molten stuff on this map, like maybe it's a bit harder to see those. Yeah, I feel like I'm winning most of the like 50-50s on the pallets. We're gonna bring her down into the basement. I'm not sure, she might already be dead. But either way, then we like save the hook. Yep. Ooh, so that opposite corner and gen just hit 90% and they failed the skill checks. So we're gonna run straight over there. And that's the effect of Merciless Storm. This middle gen has a little bit of progress. Ooh, I hear a boon off to my left. Do they have a blast mine here? No. So I want to check if there's any lockers in the area. There we see David. So we're just gonna head on over here. I think he has sprint burst. Yep. Okay, and then the other person's on that corner. Okay, I think we should be able to catch him here with a hit. Ooh, just barely not. Wow. 2 back-to-back pallets. Let's fake the break a little and then get a hit. So this guy really should be waiting around the pallets more, most likely. Though I guess maybe it's just because we're playing Doctor that he doesn't want to. I'm just gonna break this. Kinda not that fun to play around that many pallets in your face. I do not know the setup of what this area looks like. I thought there was like a pallet and another door over there, but apparently not. Ooh, we missed it. He was a little bit faster than I expected. He's gonna vault. Yeah, I'm shocking just ever so slightly late. Ooh, that was good on him. I thought he'd vault over. Yeah, this guy's the first one that's played around my power quite well. Okay, I finally got... Ooh. Yeah, this guy's just really good. The only one that's really given me any struggles here this match. But yeah, he's doing a lot right of what you want to do. You want, like, if you are going to get shocked, you want to make it a 50-50 of, like, will I vault this? Will I not? I got slightly stuck there, and yeah, the timing was off. So the only major error I saw this guy do was, like, leaving pallets immediately without paying attention where I am. I thought that would highlight him. Tried to make it look like I was going around the edge there. And there we go. Finally got him down. Really well played by him. But now he's also in the basement, which is going to make it harder for them to rescue. Leon ended up just finishing one gen off in the background. Which I don't blame him, like, this is pretty unwinnable at this point for them. Oh, but one thing, I do have to find him now. Because my mission... Ooh. This has progressed way more than it was before. Let's check a locker here. Guy's sneaky. So because that was so progressed and I knew it wasn't earlier, that's why I thought it was most likely a locker play. Especially just playing against Doctor, it just makes it more likely that they, we really want to zone this guy off, like into a corner somewhere so that he doesn't have a chance at hatch. Doesn't seem like he has dead hard, and there we go, the 4 kill for the mission completion. That was pretty nice. So yeah, I felt pretty good about my gameplay that match. I don't think most of the survivors were like super on point, except for the David specifically. Ooh, it was right in front of here, so he definitely might have been able to luck out and just run straight into the hatch. But yeah, I think the David was the only one that ran super well, so it was nice that we really only got into a long chase with him at the end when it didn't really matter for us. Zayton said that just unlocks Micaiah in Engage, Fire Emblem. That's good that she's cool, apparently. I should look into picking up the game here at some point. Yeah, Micaiah's my probably favorite Fire Emblem character, so glad to see she's in that and doing well. I should say GG's. Let's see, so the David, oh, the David didn't even have that many perks. He just had, like, green sprint burst, green any means necessary, adrenaline, yellow, and blast mine. Is he the only one with blast mine? Looks like he was the only one with blast mine. So he only hit me with that once, but it can be really frustrating. Otherwise. And yeah, like he was leaving a gen with sprint burst, so it made me want to kick the gen more. And then I kick the gen, I get blast mind, and then I'm just totally lost. I have no idea where he went or where anyone is. Ooh, that's interesting. Leon with the boon actually had Shadow Step on it as well. I did not notice the Shadow Step. And Dark Theory for more move speed. Interesting. Anything else interesting? Not really. Another sprint burst. There's the Vittorio that hit us with the head on. Ooh, potential energies where you can, oh, that would have been really interesting. So, you can store gen progress instead of, like, making it work on the current gen you're on. You can, like, store it and then activate it to instantly give a gen all that progress. So, if they specifically knew about the Merciless Storm, that perk can kind of counter it, because you can, like, store like greater than 10% of a gen and then instantly finish the gen, skipping the Merciless Storm phase. So that would be a really interesting counter for this very specific setup. Oh, and Vittorio also had Blast Mine, so there were 2 Blast Mines. Oh, and he was so close on that flashlight save, by the way. I definitely thought I would have been got. Nope. Then we held it down really well. Zane, if you are still here, has the gameplay looked like really smooth compared to past ones? Well, she's in the game. Well, that's good. That's enough. Yeah, were you watching the gameplay? Like, did it look smoother? Because I've been messing around with, like, encoding settings. I still need to go back and look at the, post-game, like, video quality. All survivors as the spirit. Okay, we'll try that next. It's been a while since I've played the spirit. One of the fusion characters. I don't fully know what that means, but I'll definitely have to check it out at some point. I kind of forgotten that, yeah, it's like a mainline Fire Emblem game, I believe, so in general I do like Fire Emblem games. Let's see, we'll go with duration, charge speed. Yeah, this build's fine. Spirit's another one that I didn't like a lot of her outfits, but I ended up getting a skin I finally liked relatively recently in this one. Ooh. Yeah, these games have gone pretty smoothly today, though. Yeah, it's been good. I wonder if there's like more delay on this for some reason than usual. Huh. It's taking a bit longer to receive responses than some of the other times I remember. Yeah, I'm glad it's been good, because I ended up finding out that my encoding settings, it was using like a software version, which relies on the processor of the computer to like encode the video. And that's what ended up being overloaded whenever I was playing Dead by Daylight here while streaming, while having the VTuber model up. So I ended up switching it over to one of the physical encoders, which should be instead using my graphics card as a resource to encode, which I definitely have a better graphics card than a processor on this computer. Oh, I need to pay attention here. Let's see. Maybe I can just phase over towards this corner. Nice. Lethal gave us a little more value there. This is definitely a sprint burster. Break that. Then we're going to head down and maybe head towards that corner. Oh, he's kind of leading me that way. Nope. Maybe up at this gen. Yep. I think this was a better result than going after this Rent Burst guy. Probably be quieter this game because Spirit relies a lot on audio. He did a good job not redropping there. I was hoping phasing towards the one side slightly would cause her to do that. Ooh, nice dead hard on her part. These guys definitely seem better than some of the other groups I've faced today. We tried to zone her towards the middle of the map. Ooh, I should have kept phasing slightly longer and I could have made it. Oh, this is brutal. Early game, this map can be pretty difficult though with the sheer number of pallets you have to deal with. Okay, we managed to hit her, but she ran quite well. Any white hooks nearby? We are not that lucky. Act like we didn't see that person. Kick this. And maybe we can phase onto her. Nope, she ran around the other side. Maybe we can get over and interrupt the save. Yep, we get a hit there. Spirit in general, way harder against healthy foes. Because you can't hear them with their like grunts of pain and stuff. Way more audible. This seems kind of weird. I didn't see a very close hook. Maybe I just missed an obvious one. We're kind of unlucky overall here though. Not really getting much value. Oh, she went up. I don't know if I spawned in like directly on top of her. Or what? I should get a hit here though. Yep, there's another person over here. I believe I saw someone back here, right? Nice. We really needed that. Needed a faster down. But we are so unlucky with these white hooks. No one on this gen. Might be someone working on the middle one. I remember that having progress. Let's head back towards the hook. I misheard which direction they went, I think. Nice, we got the hit. Did she go down? Looks like she did. Thought she was trying to reverse me into it, but... Nice. We went around the opposite side than she would expect, and it worked out. We should finally be able to make it to this White Hook. Unless someone's sneakily waiting for this pallet save. That Claude up there, we need to get on her as soon as possible. Because she is the only person, I believe she's on Death Hook. And we need to slow this game down. Nice dead hard on her. Someone's about to finish this gen. See if we can kick it. Switch off. Might have been better just to stay on the Claude after she dead hearted. Oh, we can head to this hook. So we're just going to camp this out. They were quite greedy in that they didn't come for this early. So I feel a bit bad, but we are in a kind of rough state. Now it feels much more even. Ooh, that's terrifying. Yep, they finished the last 2 gens there. Well, their greed worked out very well for them. I'll head towards the gate here. Maybe I can cut off someone. No one on this side, which is tragic. So I try to head to that side, block that one off. I don't even know if I make it in time if they're on it, though. One's on it. They're just playing it super safe? I'm not sure. Oh, there's someone. Good. I thought he had sprint burst, so really weird that he waited that long. Okay, we're just gonna hook him immediately. Try to rely on barbecue to see if we can even find other people. Someone's on that gate. I don't even think I make it in time. No, we don't. We're just gonna chase her out. Well played by them. We just have to zone at him. I should have maybe waited for the hit there, for when my power had more time to recharge. Nice. So we still get 2 kills, or should. I don't think they can body block this. We should be able to make it to the one on the left there no matter what. Good on her for taking a hit, though. Yeah, really close, really intense game there. Feel a bit bad for the Jane getting left, but it ended up letting the survivors power through the last 2 gens and managed to still get the 2 escape, almost 3 escape. So yeah, they played pretty clean overall, and I totally understand a lot of their decision making there, even though it was unfortunate for Jane. Okay, back towards Awakening style, where it's chapter based and more focused on the battles versus the Persona S style of 3 Houses. Still has a hub world where you talk and do things, but it's not as intense. Overall, I think I'm happy with that. Fire Emblem's always had like Fate episodes where you get to see a bit more behind the characters and get a bit closer to them and see their interaction with other characters, which I like. But Three Houses went a bit too far in that direction, I felt, where like so much of the game revolved around like increasing your bond with people, and a lot of it didn't wasn't that meaningful. It's like you'd eat together or have tea together or something, but you got like almost no conversation or new knowledge from any of those actions. So you spent so much time working those up with like pointless, bland tasks that I didn't like. But I do like seeing bits of story, and a hub should help you keep up with that. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I even played Awakening. Like most of the Fire Emblem games I played and enjoyed most were like Game Boy and like GameCube and Wii games. But yeah, I definitely should try out the new one still. Let's see. So any cool perks these guys had? Jane had Adrenaline. So if she got saved off that hook, that would have been incredibly scary because she would have come off the hook at full health. Head on, Vigil, Quick and Quiet. Yeah, they were just very close to like totally blowing me out this game and just having a dominant victory. This one, I felt like we were definitely playing against experienced people that knew. They found gens fast, they stayed on gens, but then they were not being pressured. They got back on gens if I left them really quickly, and overall they ran better than most of the other matches I've played today. So yeah, solid work by them. Fang Min had Overcome, Claude had Dead Hard, Sprint Burst, and no, just Head On is the only exhaustion perk. Interesting. So I think I might play one more game here and then hop off for the night. Let's leave this mission for another time, maybe. Rift still isn't out. Actually, I kind of feel like doing one quick Survivor game. Making my title totally inaccurate. No more killer gameplay. Or I'll just have to be that good. So use Dead Hard to avoid a basic attack by a nearby killer. We'll have to see whether this mission works properly, because they changed how Dead Hard worked in the past. It used to be a dash, now it just you take an extra hit. So in the past it would have been like the killer swings and doesn't hit you, you get progress towards this. So I don't know if they have to hit me or miss when I'm using Dead Hard, but either way, it should be funny. Should work out. Okay, we do not want Plunderer's Instinct. I do not want this perk anymore. I was using it for a mission. Probably just go with like Prove Thyself or Lucky Break. Let's go Lucky Break. And then I'll go back, look at the gameplay a bit, and see if it's still running, if it's finally running the way I want. Yeah, some of the previous issues with the stream was like the encoding just, if it was set to a level where the video came out really crisp, it would cause the game to stutter. And then I set it to a faster speed, but then looking back at the video, like DBD has a lot of mists and fogs and stuff. And when trying to look through that, there is a lot of like blurriness or pixelation. So hopefully this time it's just fully pristine on the highest settings. If so, I can finally stop troubleshooting, because I think this was the only major issue I was having with stuff not working as I wanted on stream. I'm still surprised when I was looking up solutions that I like never saw this as an option to set your encoder to something different. I've been keeping up on the Oshinoko manga recently. It's by the mangaka of Kaguya-sama. And it is so good. I can't wait for it to come out as an anime. I believe it's supposed to be, what was it, in April? Yeah, it's supposed to release, start releasing in late April. But the last chapter was just so good. And that mangaka just constantly, like, surprises me with, just how well they deal with different topics, and they can really just, like, add a lot of suspense and have good payoffs all the time. So, big fan of them. And one crazy thing about the anime is it's supposed to release, the first episode's supposed to be 90 minutes long, which is fantastic because the start of Oshinoko is, it's got a lot of twists and turns, so I don't think it could fully set up the premise without this, like, 90-minute episode. So it'd be really nice that people just get in and get that whole starting story. But in general, it's like it's a series about, like, the idol and can't remember the word right now. Oh, ran right into him. What in the world? Like, the idol in the movie industry and TV industry, all of that. Entertainment industry, that's the word I was looking for. I've really enjoyed it thus far. Yep. Certainly heading for me, so we're gonna head out early. We're gonna duck to the side. We actually have... That's frustrating, the timing of that appearing. Looks like teammates are going to go for the unhook. Wow. A cheeky little pallet break fake from him. He's a slow killer, so I think I should make it around to this pallet just fine. Consider just running another whole loop. This gen's mostly regressed. Wasn't that one they were working on earlier? That was like really far. Yeah, Dead Hard didn't go off. Yeah, I should have waited more. I didn't realize how big that side was, so I was pretty safe on the other side of the pallet. That was just a total panic vault back. I'm quite sad that gen got so regressed. I don't know what first gen we finished. I wished it was one of the ones down here on the ends of the middle, because those are like really hard to defend. But overall, I think I ran them pretty well for a pretty long time. How many pallets did I use? Did I use 2 or 3 pallets? That one wasn't super strong, and it's still there. And then there was like the one really strong pallet on that side. I think Jane's coming for me. Yep. Okay, so he's right up there, currently chasing them around. Fortunately, he's on Yui, who is the one that that was hooked earlier. So she's like the highest risk person right now. Oh wow. Okay, good. We did finish this gen. That's great news. So we don't have to worry as much about getting 3 gen'd. And nice, Yui made it away. I think she was at like max stacks at some point on the blades, but they ended up making it away still. Super solid. Now Michaela, who has no hooks, is the one in chase. But she did go down relatively quick. Should be fine. We only have 2 gens left, which is very nice. Should move over here so that I can see if he vaults down. Nope. Wow, why can I see that so far? Heading towards her on that gen, most likely. Run it into me, maybe? No. Teammate, yep, they've got the unhook, it looks like, which is good. Maybe they can both heal up. Ooh, that's scary. The main event. Hopefully she doesn't head upstairs here. Nope, she's heading upstairs. That's a little bit scary, but ooh, must have been the god pallet still there, so they might actually all get distance and make it away. Another time where Yunjin was at max laceration stacks and did not go down. We did get one more hit in, and she's at max. Yeah, really good on these teammates though for extending these chases. Just trying to block barbecue by sitting behind it here. Oh. Let's finish this gen. I should probably be heading for the hook here. Yeah. Isn't she hooked up here? Why can't I see it? She was behind a pallet. But yeah, I'm the only one that can go for this hook right now, I think. Ooh, there's another gen there. Okay, that teammate actually ended up making it around. Hopefully that teammate, Yunjin, makes it out. We'll hop back on this gen that had progress earlier. Hopefully one of the teammates knows where we are. Maybe not. I wanted to heal the Yunjin, but it just, with him approaching like that, it seemed like a bad idea to do it there. This guy seems to sort of tunnel vision on whoever he's chasing, though. That's pretty scary. Basement is a very scary thing. As, like, Trickster specifically. I kind of hope that I can take chase here. Probably kicking my... Yep. Please stay on me, dude. he's chasing us. We just want to take him as far away from basement as we can. He left. Nice, they got the unhook. But Michaela is on death hook, so that's pretty scary. So I really hope they like left the basement. We're like double healing, doesn't seem like they double heal. Ooh, nice. I think Yunjin just got adrenaline value. Just gonna hop on this. Please go. That's difficult. Move to the pallet, please. Oh. Wow. He doesn't want to pick her up. Just continue healing. No. He wants to start on the gate, it looks like. Oh, wow. If he picked up there, she was just dead. Not a fan of that. Okay. So Blood Warden is a very scary thing here. Okay, we should all be out here though. Teammate run. Should be able to body block here. Nice, and we're all out. Thankful that this Trickster didn't camp either the basement hook or that final hook, because it made it way easier. Trickster's one, he can deal damage states so fast that it's kind of hard to know if it's kind of hard to unhook against them, or really hard. Okay, Call of Brine maybe makes sense for why some gens were regressed so quick. I did think I heard Brutal Strength. He just seemed like he kicked pallets quite quickly. Eruption I don't think I ever noticed, which I'm thankful for. And Corrupt Intervention at the start stopped us from getting on that one corner gen, but teammates seemed to find the gens pretty quick. And he had double faster move speed while throwing blades, which can help Trickster a lot around tighter loops. But yeah, overall, I think our whole team did quite well. I don't think I had any, like, real complaints. And there were multiple times where teammates got to, like, max laceration, but still made it away, or continued extending the chase a good amount. So I do think, this Trickster didn't have the best accuracy. Which, I mean, that first chase, like, he was not dealing damage to me well at all with his blades. I think he ended up hitting me with 2 M1s. It was a bit disappointing that I got downed when I did, because that was like a poor play on my part. That like vault back. I was really safe on that pallet. I did not need to do that. But oh well. Live and learn, live and learn. Okay, so that marks the end of yet another stream. It's been a pretty long, tiring week, so glad it's over. Glad I can just play more games and relax. If you tuned in today, thank you for watching. Been a good time, and hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all next time. Goodbye.